I gotta make me some coffee. I thought I had some. I guess I drink it all. Good morning. Get your Bible gateway ready. Okay, so my computer is acting weird. Hold on, y'all. You brought him in here? I already brought him in here. Okay, hold on, y'all. Good morning, everybody. I'm not in class just yet. The teacher's running late. It's fine. You're not going to do anything but talk to your neighbor anyway. Hey, y'all. Good morning. And for those of you that were here for the evening class, yes, I still got on the same pajamas because I didn't do nothing but get right in the bed and they was on the floor. So I ain't about to do no extra laundry because y'all want me to. Hey. Hola, hola. Good afternoon. Good morning. Is it afternoon already? Sure is. Well, damn. Well, I didn't wake up till 9 o'clock, so then that makes sense then. It sure is afternoon. It's morning somewhere. You was here? Yes, I think it was a good class too. Who was amazed to learn about the classes of the angels? Good morning, Queen. Who was amazed to learn about the classes of the angels and how they move around? Did it make you understand the gods more as to why God used to be pissed off? Mm-mm. You don't know I don't let people in my life. It was eye-opening, wasn't it? It was different, wasn't it? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, hi, Tamada. Good morning. It made me not afraid anymore. Okay. Okay. I'm excited. But now do you see why I said you can always expound on what you know? You can always expound on what you know. Hey, Miss Moore. You see? Because we thought we didn't learned about the angels, but baby, it's so much more. Infinite knowledge. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And now y'all see why it was hard for me after I started reading this stuff to just go back to church and just listen to the same. It's like it's so much more to this story. And they'll probably not be asleep if you tell them the rest of it. Right? It'll be more interesting if you tell them the rest of the story. Blew my mind about the guardian angels. Yes, so much more in higher levels of heaven to reign. Come on. Hey, hey, Ash. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Oh, yes, I gotta find the ones I sent years ago. I sent it to you. It's 3 friends. Oh, that's you and Queen talking about something. I don't know what y'all over there doing. It's in the book. It's in the book of the bee. It's in the book. It's called the Book of the Bee on Sacred Text. It's not in there. It's on Sacred Text. You got to read it on Sacred Text. The Book of the Bee. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's on Sacred Text. They have a book. We got it somewhere. I just ain't pulled it out here, but it's up there. I think it's on that shelf or that shelf right there. Anyway, I hope that you learned a lot last night. I hope that you learn every time you come here. Good morning, Joy. I hope that you learn every time you come here, because it's crazy how we started out just learning about the giants. We started out just learning about hey baby. We started out just learning about the extra books, and that there was more to the story. And every single time we read, we're finding out more about God. I just got on right now. I ain't even been on here 10 minutes. So you good, pumpkin. But just to know that there is so much more to the stories. Now think about this. Aw, thank you. I'm happy, Ash, about that. So think about this, right? If a person tell you they like you, but they never want to get to know anything about you, will you believe them? If they never ask you questions about your family, your childhood, what you like or don't like, but they just keep telling you they like you, they love you, but they don't know nothing about you, how would you feel about that? Every time you try to tell them what you like or don't like, they be like, oh, okay, I'm not worried about that. But I still want you around me. Do you know that's how we do God? We don't try to learn more about what he likes or don't like. We just always talking about what we need from him. Like people do with their sugar daddies and sugar mamas. Whatever is going on. I haven't went to the post office box in a couple of days, sis. I ain't been nowhere. I've been in this house. I'm going to go. I'm going to get moving. Using him. So you love Jesus, but you don't know what he did as a kid. You love Jesus, but you didn't go find out nothing about his mama. Good morning. You love Jesus, but he put more about himself in the Bible and you never went and found it. He literally put his journal out for you to read it. You never took the time to peek in it. Amanda, God normally, if you're asking God to lead you to information, normally he won't lead you to the wrong information. And again, everything is two-sided. So if you're going to read about the Israelites, don't you think you should read about the enemies? Or the places where it says that they were taken into captivity, or the gods that other people were worshiping? Why didn't God want them over there with them? We don't go find out. Why didn't God want them over there mating with them and having kids? Why? It's going to be important. Thank you, Pumpkin. So if you run up on that kind of person, you already know, okay, no, this ain't the type of person God want me to be around. Or this ain't the type of person God want me to be with. Good morning. You know what I mean? So we say we love God, but we don't go find out who his enemies are. When I start hanging around a person, is there anybody you don't, just in case they try to run up on me trying to get to you, anybody you don't fool with or what? Because I need to know now. We going to be running together. I need to know who your enemies is and who don't like you and whatnot. Just in case we in a club chilling, you ain't saying, and a chick walk up on me, I need to be ready. But we don't go see who God's enemies are or what they used to do or what they were doing. We don't be worried about it. God, what can you give me today? You hear me? Right. Oh, you hear me? The name of Jesus' journal is the Bible. Joy. Coy. That's his journal. The story that led up to him being born and the Savior of the world. It's all his life story. Every part of it. Yeah, he's the creator of all. So, you see how he moves. See how he would. Yeah. So, if you got... Yes. No, baby. So, we just gonna read something. I hadn't read this in a long time, and I was looking for something and stumbled on it. So it is what it is. If I pronounce the names wrong, because I didn't go and get all the pronunciations and all that, I didn't do it. So we're gonna just do something simple. Now, how often do we hear that women are not supposed to be in leadership? They are not supposed to be working for Christ. They're supposed to be seen and not heard as far as this old Christian stuff go, or religious stuff. How often do we hear that? Folks definitely come for me and they be mad because I be busting niggas' heads to the white meat. You mad because God gave the knowledge to a woman? It's okay. I'm about to show you something. Okay, good. All right. I need you to get your handy dandy notebook. Go to Bible Gateway to the easy read version of the Bible, the ERV. E as in Edward, R as in Robert, V as in Victor. Okay? And we're going to go to Romans 16. I know, Lizette. I came up in a family where women wouldn't. They couldn't teach on Sunday, but they could teach Bible study on Wednesday and Tuesday. They just make up all kind of rules and stuff. Because that's not even in the Bible. There are several women teachers and leaders in the Bible. They don't even be lining up with the word telling you should stop it. Well, then who was she? And wait a minute. Why did God have her? Oh, none of that's relevant. Right. Okay. I got you. Romans 16. Say I when you're over there. I slept so good last night. CERCA Clues, handy dandy notebook. You know it. Y'all know Steve is fine as hell too when he ain't in that Blues Clues outfit. That's the white boy. Listen. Steve is fine as hell. I didn't even know he looked like that outside of that little Blues Clues outfit. All them tats and stuff on him. He fine as hell. You hear me? I don't let people in my life. Y'all seen him. He all tatted up with his little milk chocolate cell. Little white chocolate. Baby, Steve is fine, honey. Go look at his Instagram, honey. His TikTok. Steve is fine as all get out when he outside of them Blues Clues clothes. And he is. Ooh, shoot. Oh, yes, he's fine, honey. He tatted all the way up. Everything from the neck down. Arms and everything. Tatted. Yes, baby. Steve got that swag. Y'all didn't know Steve from Blues Clues is swagged all the way out. You said laugh out loud. My ears was raised on blue. Listen here. You see him, Lizette? Listen here. Peekaboo, I see you. I'm trying to tell you. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. You hear me? His name is Steve. I don't know what the last name is, girl. Just type Steve from Blue's Clues. Didn't know he had all that under that little striped shirt, did you? He's very handsome. Moving on. Now that we didn't got that out the way, I had no clue. Right, get a clue. Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues was trying to tell us Steve is hiding something. It's a mystery under there. Krista. Trying to tell you. I said, oh, well, nice. Look at that. I love a man that's enthusiastic about children, learning and being better. Me too. And having all them tats that ain't bad either. Right. All right, Romans 16, y'all. Y'all ready? Huh? Y'all over there? Okay. All right. It said Paul got some things to say. He said, listen up, nickel. I got something I want to tell you. All right. It says, I want you to know that you can trust our sister in Christ, Phoebe. She is a special servant of the church in Centria. I think that's how, or Syncria. I don't know how to say it. So Phoebe is a trusted source in Christ. Phoebe. Started off with the homegirl. This is Paul now. And we know Paul was about that life. So y'all think Paul gonna have some fake folks around him? Or he gonna have some 10 toes down folks around him? What y'all think Paul gonna have? Think he gonna have some jellybacks around him? So whoever this nigga mentioned, 9 times out of 10, they about that life. All right. I ask you to accept her in the Lord. Accept her the way God's people should. Help her with anything she needs from you. She has helped me very much, and she has helped many others too. Hate to say it, but church folks don't be wanting to help nobody but themselves or the people that's in their church. They definitely ain't helping nobody outside unless they getting some kind of credit for it. He said help her the way believers should, not the way the church should. Believers. Not the way they tell you, but how God say do it. If you can't come to the church, you can't get nothing from them. Okay. I just thought it was me. All right. It says, give my greetings to Priscilla and Aquila, who have worked together with me for Christ Jesus. They risked their own lives to save mine, and I am thankful to them, and all the non-Jewish churches are thankful to them. The non-Jewish churches. So why is it that every organization is trying to say they the only ones right, and we don't fool with this group because they do this, and they don't believe what we believe, so we not talking to them? And even Paul himself said to the non-Jewish churches, she's been a blessing to every kind of church. Jehovah Witness, Apostolic, Pentecostal, Kojic, they all Baptist. We don't mess with them because they. But even Paul himself said, what are you talking about? I'm talking about to the non-Jewish churches and the Jewish churches. If they didn't receive Christ, they didn't receive Christ. What are you talking about? Why are you steady trying to make a difference? And God said we're supposed to be united under the creator of all. Whether you're Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, whatever. If God has touched your heart, he said he got sheep in many folds. That means everybody ain't going to be in the same place. He got somebody that believe in him in Buddhism. He got somebody to believe in him in Christianity. He got somebody to believe in him in the Muslim religion. He said, I have sheep in many folds. All my peoples ain't in one place. You ain't gonna know who my peoples is. He had people in over in Egypt. They was worshiping whoever, he said, but they minds though. They in the midst of them, but they ain't a part of them. Oh. It don't gotta be a Jewish church. It don't gotta be an apostolic church. It don't gotta be a Pentecostal, Kojic, Presbyterian, Catholic. It don't have to be. He said, I got folks everywhere. Remember that. And they working for me whether you think they are or not. Okay. It says also give greetings to the church that meets in their house. You said us. Give greetings to WOIU. Because we meets in the house, honey. But we have a good time in the Lord over here now, don't we? So why are people telling you that if you have church at home, that's not good enough? When Paul said, oh, and to the people that meet in the house. Like we do every day. I don't know, girl. They trying to get me out of here. You know what's going on. Just be cool for a minute. I don't know. They trying to get me out of here. Y'all already know what it is. Don't we meet in the house? We meet at work. We meet in the car. We meet at the park. We meet everywhere. Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, the doctor's office, dentist's office, schools, the club, the liquor store, the trap. So who ain't serving God if they don't go to church? He said, well, 2 or 3, it's a lot more than 2 or 3 of us over here. You said I'll be in Target with you. That part. For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am there in the midst of them. It's more than 2 or 3 of us over here. We meeting in the house. So if who don't go to church, they not worshiping God. What? Long as I'm getting together with some believers and we studying the word, what are you talking about? Thank you. Because folks be trying to, well, God didn't even say that. And the first disciples didn't say that either. What are you talking about? Don't believe him. Don't. Okay, come on. It says, give greetings to my dear friends in Epanetus or Empanius. I looked it up and I still can't remember. I did. I looked this up. Epanetus. He was the first person to follow Christ in Asia. Epanetus, or whatever, we're going to call him Epi, was the first person man. Oh, I need one more. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Just one more thing I need. Where is it? Put you there. Hey, girl. No. How you said what? So, Ippy, Buddhist, Hindu. Buddhist and Hindu. Buddhism and Hinduism. We got that. Please don't. Please don't do that. Don't try to come in my life, please. I'm busy. Confusion? Thank you for my gifts. I love y'all. Aren't these places in Asia? And you read a lot of the Vedas, and it sounds just like what we be. They just got different words and names. So we know old Ippy was the first person in Asia to accept Christ. So that means the word was being spread in Asia. Right? So why is we talking about who don't got what? And they worship this. So do y'all. Well, they didn't. Neither did y'all. Neither did y'all. Never used to have to move this much stuff around before. Let's keep going. We in Romans 16, Tom. ERV. Okay, so who don't got what now? Okay, moving on. Greetings also to Mary. She worked very hard for you, another woman. And greet Andronicus and Junia. They are my relatives, and they were in prison with me. They were followers of Christ before I was. Good morning. Hey, sister. So Andronicus and Junia are Paul's cousins, auntie somebody, and they was worshiping Christ, following Christ before he was. He said, be good to them too. They got locked up with me. It was all he done named several women, and we only in the seventh verse. It's been plenty of women he done named that was, I don't let people in my life, working for Christ. And did great works for the kingdom. Why y'all keep talking about who ain't supposed to be teaching and getting people together? Moving on. And they are some of the most important one of the ones Christ sent out to do his work. A chick and a dude. They some of the most important people God sent to do his work. Oh, girl and her dude who was following Christ before Paul. Okay. Give my greetings to Ampliatus. I think that's how you say it. We're going to call him Amp. My dear friend in the Lord, and Urbanus. He has worked together with me for Christ. Give greetings also to my dear friend Stachys and to Apelles, and who has proved himself to be a true follower of Christ. Give greetings to everyone in the family of Aristobulus and to Herodian, my relative. Give greetings to all those in the family of Narcissus who belong to the Lord, and to Tryphania and Tryphosa, women who work very hard for the Lord. Give my greetings to my homegirls, because they be busting their butt trying to get people saved, honey. They getting locked up with me. They getting beat with me. They was getting starved with me. What you mean? They out here. They don't got to be in your Jewish church. They don't got to be in your sanctified church. Because God said to people that's meeting in the house, oh, I got you too. Long as y'all coming together and talking about me and furthering my kingdom, I got y'all. I'll be there. I'll be over there. Who all over there? Matter of fact, I already know. I'll be there. You do not have to look like what people think. You don't have to be who people think you should be. All you need to be trying to worry about is, God, what is it that you want me to do? I'm going to say this, and it's my testimony. When all of the pastors, all of the bishops, all of the ministers in my life kept telling me God did not want me to teach. But he kept giving me more knowledge than what they had. Who should I have listened to? God ain't called you. That girl delusional. God ain't called you. Well, guess what? He called all of y'all people to my lives and stuff, because they be over here listening. And now they know more word than you in just 2 years. They can break down stories and all the way from the beginning in just 2 years, and you've been a pastor 45. You can't answer half the questions and say, oh, it's a mystery of God. No, it ain't. You just don't want to go find it. And then when you see somebody feeding the sheep because you've been starving them, you want to try to go and take my grain and stuff, or burn up my grass, so they got to come back to your old raggedy place. I'm good. How are you? You've been starving them. They come over here and they getting fed every day, and now you want to go call the animal control people. You mad. But they learning and they growing and they getting fat. Not only that, they leading other sheep to the food. But you mad? I thought this was about Christ and not about you. Like I tell people, if you leave here tomorrow and never come back, hopefully you got what you needed while you was here. This ain't church. You go wherever you need to. Because how you going to spread the word if you don't go nowhere? How you going to spread the word if you only at your church? How you going to spread the word and go tell other believers what God delivered y'all from if you only stay in the same place for 30 years? You going to keep telling the same testimony to the same people? They done heard your testimony. Somebody else need to hear it. Somebody else 2 churches over need to hear your testimony about what God did for you. And then they going to go and they going to be like, oh, this person came to our church today and they stood up and testified, and oh my God, it was everything. It's your situation, cousin. God going to do something for you. What if I said I was only going to go to church and tell my daughter's testimony? What if I said I can only have testimony in church? How many people's lives would not be affected and want more of God had I just stayed in one place? It's people all around the world that have heard my testimony, heard y'all testimonies, and their lives are changed. Knowing they wasn't the only one essayed. Knowing they wasn't the only one to grow up with a drug addicted parent. Knowing they wasn't the only one that got kicked out and family down. Because I'm a woman. Well, God do just as much for women as he do for men, so shouldn't I tell it? Make it make sense to me. For women to be so low on the totem pole, he showed they pick a lot of women that do a lot of amazing things. Anyway, God ain't no respecter of persons. That means women too. Women are people. Moving on. If he can use you, so you think he'll stick with a stubborn man that ain't gonna change? And I'm not talking against you men. I'm just trying to get y'all to see something about the church. God gonna use whoever's willing to be used. So just because your friends called you, or God called you, but you gonna stay right there, you ain't going nowhere. God said, oh, okay, but she'll read more. And I know she'll talk to the people, and I know she'll go sit with some. Hey, come here, CERCA. Can I talk to you for a minute? I got something I need you to do for me. Who are you to think that you can? God told me to do it. Come on, Riz. You won't let him use you, and you mad when he start using somebody who you feel like he shouldn't use. Get over it. Get over it. I'm willing to be used by him. You willing to be used by the organization. I want to be used by the creator of everything. We're different. You want to be acknowledged by the people. I want to be acknowledged by Christ. We're not the same. And still some of the most powerful moves of God I've seen was under the female leaders. Come on, that I was submitted to. Come on now. And I'm not saying nothing against no men. I'm saying, but just because you a man, and even if you a woman, and you feel like God done put you here, but you don't want to grow, he gonna move you out the way and get somebody that's gonna go deeper and higher than you. This ain't about your plan. It's about his plan. Come on. God is gonna use whoever he can use. If you don't want to be used, scoot over. Because the person that's going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get their word and get their Bible out so he can speak to them, he gonna use them. The person that ain't scared to talk about God in front of nobody, not condescendingly or making people feel bad, but do you know God loves you and there's nothing you could do that could separate you away from him? Yep, I used to do all that too. Yep, and more. I got you beat, baby. Guess what I used to do? What? I would have never known that, girl. He'll clean you up. Bro, he'll take you out of the man. And people won't even know you used to be in the streets, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he'll change your life. He don't care. He gonna use who willing to be used. So what you need to decide on, whose approval and praise do you want? You want man's praise or approval, or you want God's praise and approval? You want to go with man's plan, or do you want to go with God's plan? That's all you got to, once you figure that out, it'll be easy after that. But you can't please God and man at the same time. It's not going to work. You're going to be miserable. I promise you. I tried it. Tried to please my pastor, and God was pulling me another way. He said, I don't even want you over here. It's more for you that I have, and you I'll keep giving it to you, but you keep turning it away because they don't agree with it. But what about me? That part, Cherry. If you willing to be used, he gonna use you. Just like the devil. If you willing to be used by the devil, he don't care how old you are. He'll use a 5-year-old to unalive somebody. Will he or will he not? where little kids shouldn't even be able to pull that trigger. All of a sudden they got strength to. The devil don't care about who he used, and he don't care how young. He will get kids addicted to substances early, very early. He will get them addicted to perversion very early. Lucifer gonna use you as soon as you're ready to be used. God do the same thing, but with who you want to be used by. He do not. Ain't no. He gone. Here we go. It says, women who work very hard for the Lord. Greetings to my dear friend Persis. She has also worked very hard for the Lord. Greetings also to Rufus, one of the Lord's chosen people, and to his mother, who has been a mother to me. What I just tell y'all about, we family and they never met. We got uncles and cousins. They ain't our real mamas. They ain't our real cousins, but it feel like it. When you got Auntie Sandra saying what you need. You got Queen saying, I got you. You got Miss Ida saying, oh, don't worry about it. I'll send it over there. You need something? You all right? You good? When your own family will let you be hungry. Let you be homeless. Let you be stranded with no gas to get to work. Come on. Because y'all like family to me. We are family. We cry together. We eat together. We family. I got aunties and uncles. I got more family now than I ever had in my life. And I got a big family. I got more people to love on me now that I'm in the body of Christ. The real body of Christ, not religion. The real body of Christ. I got more family members to love on me. More people to check on me and see if I'm okay. More people that actually are concerned about what's going on. I got happy people just like y'all. Hey, sis. Hey, cousin. What you doing? Girl. I'm going to call you later. What y'all over there doing? Who in Georgia? Who in Michigan? Who in New York? Y'all kids need some. I got classy lady. Who kid needs some school supplies? Your own family won't care if your baby got school supplies, but we got people in here that's gonna make sure they have it. That's family. And we ain't never met a lot of us. But the fact that every time I get on TikTok, somebody that says somebody talking about, thank you, cousin, thank you, auntie, thank you, uncle, and stuff, just like in Jesus' days. People you never met, but you met them through somebody else, and you've grown writing letters to them, texting, or video chatting, or whatever it is that you've done. You've become close to people you never met, and so much so that you send them things to brighten their day, and you never seen them face to face. Maybe on a thing, but never in person. Where they do that at? Unless you getting some money, most people ain't sending nothing. You better send me my cash first. I got free seeds for anyone who needs them. Come on, there you go. We spend time together. We do. You hear me? You hear me? We do. Because we become family, we encourage each other. We study the word together. Queen and Rika be working out. Some of y'all be walking together. All sorts of things are happening. And for the things that you can't talk to your family because they don't understand the spiritual rebirth that you're going through, you got other people that understand it because they right there with you. They walking through it with you. We got brothers in here that have been able to get with other brothers and say, hey, bro, I was SA'd as a kid too. And I struggle with certain things too. Oh, just being here is enough. Oh, I love y'all. Folks come here and find help in more than one way. That's how it's supposed to be. When the body of Christ get together, the hand gonna reach down and heal the arm, and the eye gonna help you see, help you hear, help you. That's why I told y'all when we came out, I said this ain't church. It's gonna be difficult what we about to do, but at the end of it, you will be happy. You're gonna grow, and this growing is uncomfortable. But the bonds and stuff, that you're gonna make here, they gonna be good. Cause we givers, we love on our folks, we encourage our people. This ain't church. Ain't nobody more saved than nobody. Ain't nobody more of a sinner than nobody. What you do in your own room, you got to stand in judgment for that. If you like to get your legs folded all the way back to your ears, baby, that ain't nothing to do with me. Who you gonna have to worry about how they feel about it is the Lord. You jumping in pools you ain't supposed to. I can't say nothing to you. I'm gonna tell you what the words say, but you gotta give an account for that. Come on. I can't judge you. Because I might be a liar. I might be a cheater. I might have evil thoughts. So my evil thoughts ain't no different from what you did in the bedroom yesterday. Only thing is now, it do say that sexual sin is the only sin you commit against your own body. That's the one difference. Sexual sin is something that you commit against, so you're going to pay for that in your body. Understand that. You hear me? You pay for that. That's the only one that say you pay for it in your own body. So not only are the people around you going to be hurt, depending on if it's an affair or whatever, you about to pay in your body for that. STI, whatever. Bacteria, vaginosis. Some folks done woke up and had a green river running. Well, wasn't nobody else affected by that but you. And now you going to have to be uncomfortable for the sin that you put your body in. Not only that, God forbid the damn soul ties. Where you don't want to think about that person, but you still got to think about them. Flashes of them wild nights, honey. Who you know? I don't want to think about that. I'm not going to call him the hedge that is just so amazing to me. I'm not going to call him. Do I want to? Yes. God, please snatch him out of my mind, please. God, snatch her out of my mind because she do some tricks now, Lord. And I'm trying to keep on God. I ain't going to rob my house, God, because I know she back with her baby daddy. You said, get out of my head, honey. I already, listen, he said he will definitely do it, and will. Snatch him out of my mind, Lord. Snatch him out. Snatch them thoughts of his beautiful smile and his caramely skin with his little quick grin he got and that strong back. Snatch it all out. Snatch every bit of it out, Lord. I was with someone who was on drugs, and when he sweated on me, I got sick for 2 days. Wow. Just take him out of my mind. Pray for me, because he's still there. Tennessee. Listen here. Mari. Moving on. Snatch him out, Lord. Get thee away from thou. Right, Amber. Listen here. It is what y'all want me to lie to y'all? It is a fight every day. Y'all want to hear a confession? It's a fight every day for me not to text that nigga. I'm having a hard time. I'm having a hard time over here. I'm trying to tell you, it is hard. I wake up with this man on my mind. I go to sleep with this nigga on my mind. I ain't about to lie to you. I need to see his face and some other things, but I'm doing good. You hear me? I'm with y'all. But do I call? No. Do I text? No. Do I go looking on his social media? Absolutely not, because I'm not no stalker. I'm going to walk with this pain until it go away. Because that temporary happiness doesn't leave me happy afterwards. The temporary feeling that I get if I see him, Lord, don't let me touch him. It's Jesus, help me. But now I got 6 to 9 months of trying to get all of that out of my mind. Feeling like I done disappointed God after he's been so good to me over and over and over and over again. When do you get tired? Come on, divorced since 2010, still see him 2 times a week, but thank God, not fleshly for 2 years. Come on now. You ain't the only one. I feel you. It's been 1.5 years for me, and I just be wanting to feel the embrace. I'm trying to, can I get a hug, please? And can you smell my neck? You know the way you do. Please. God said no. I said, okay, never mind. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Oh, y'all thought so. I'll be over here going through it. And it ain't nothing stopping me but me wanting to please God that I don't call him. You hear me? It ain't nothing but God that tell when I be like, oh God, please. Be trying to unsend the late night text. Listen, I don't even send them no more. Actually, I don't send no texts. I had to block the number, erase the number, block everything, because that's a trap. You said you talking to me. It's a trap. Temporary things will never feel alone. The long goal, the goal for the long haul. It feel good to you right now. It make you happy. I've been trying to be quiet, but I'm convicted. It's okay, Auntie. Don't worry about it. We all go through it. And it don't gotta be a person. It could be picking up something. You might used to be a klepto, and it's hard for you to go in the store and not pick up nothing. Because it's that easy for you. You can do it with your eyes closed and you know you're going to get away with it. It don't necessarily got to be a relationship or a person. It is whatever it is that God don't want you touching that you go back and touch. It don't got to be a person. I'm just using that as an example for me. But it is whatever. God has told you, I don't want you touching it, drinking it, eating it, being over there by it, nothing. And when you do, because the devil make you feel like you missing something, as soon as you take hold of it, take part in it, instantly, whatever it is that you thought you was going to feel, you don't. You said, oh my God, I just logged on getting slapped in the face. I'm just trying to say, I ain't trying to hurt nobody or nothing. I'm being real with y'all. We overcome by the words of our testimony. Everybody's struggling with something. The devil is constantly bombarded your mind. You instantly feel regret. Like, damn, I shouldn't have did this. I just don't. These thoughts that keep me in step. I'm trying to tell y'all, your binge eating, see? Everybody got their issue. And ain't nobody's issue worse than nobody else's. It's hard having the empty feeling afterwards. Oh, yes. And that stays longer than the action, whatever it was. You steal a $5 something and now your tire go out and you got to spend $55. You walk out with something under your cart for $75. And guess what? Your car ain't been knocking or nothing. And now all of a sudden it's overheating and you got to spend $1,400 or $2,100 to get it fixed that you already don't have. Girl, you didn't tell me about myself. I'm talking about me too. We just got different things, but it's the same problem. Class got me sweating. Girl, me too. My stomach is wet. You hear me? Oh, because it's the truth. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Now dealing with the shame, guilt, and anger. Ooh, and they not there for that. Yep. You got to deal with whatever it is on your own. And then something normally happens to where you know God is not pleased with you. Get a bill in the mail you don't need. Kid didn't act it up. And you be like, seriously? He said you brought me trouble, so. I've been cold all morning covering up now. I'm sweating. Girl, me too. I'm sweating. Everybody over here warm. Where's our fans at? I'm going to give me one of the kind that the ladies be having. Y'all know the ladies. Where they... I'm going to give me one like that. I said, oh, I got to learn that trick. The ones that be at the galas and stuff, them girls, you know. I've been seeing them pop them out when they done with a statement. I said, oh, I'm getting me one of them. Don't even worry about it. And see, theirs is big and be glowing in the dark. Baby, I'm getting me one. Don't even worry about it. I don't want no cheap one. I'm going to get the ones they be having because they be pop, pop, pop. I said, oh, that's how you do it when you done. I got one beside me right now. Come on. I'm getting me one. So when I pop that thing, yeah, you know I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I didn't made my point, honey. Human nature, we all experience the urge of something. Yes, have to pick myself up. Yes, and start all over again. Kayla, it's going to be my mic drop, girl. Don't worry about it. I'm going to look online today and see what I can find. We need a different lesson. Let's talk about second barrage. You knee deep in my business today. Yeah, y'all in mine too. We all in here together. I had to get that out because if I keep thinking it, listen, I said, God, please help me. Because I want to see his face. And I want to smell his cologne. I want to see his smile. He comforts me. And it's a lot going on over here. I'm being honest with y'all. But what I'm not going to do is disappoint you again. He ain't worth it. As nice as he makes this feel, this don't feel good after being around him. As much as he makes this feel good, this I have to struggle with longer than anything. That's a good hour. But how many months I got to deal with? Should I have done that? Why did I do that? Oh. So it's not, the cost is not worth it. One evening for 9 months of, oh, why I can't get you out of my mind. Oh, why I can't stop thinking about you. The declaration of who we are, not going back to vomit. Come on. He's preparing filet mignon for all of us, that part. And you ain't never going to get the filet mignon as long as you putting your head in the throw-up bucket. Because that's what it is when you go back to that person that you begged or the situation that you begged God to get you out of that almost unalived you mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, whatever it was. When you go back over there, you putting your head back in the throw-up bucket. And it's been festering too. Whoop. I don't even need to see him. All I need is to hear the Barry White voice. Come on. Come on, girl. Listen here, auntie. He ain't got no very right voice, but he's so calm, auntie, the way he just sit and just I be wanting to pounce on him. You hear me? Ah! Oh, he's just so calm. He's the opposite of me, and I absolutely love it. He know it too. He's the exact opposite in his demeanor of my ex-husband. My ex-husband was like a chihuahua. Just always, and he don't say nothing. It's just so mysterious. He's also the reason why I tore my ACL and MCL, because God said, don't let him come see you. And I did, and I jumped up to get a leaf when we was outside, and guess what happened? I tore my ACL. So it's very hard for me to forget him every time I got to prop my leg up or my knee pops out. We wasn't doing nothing but looking at leaves. But God said, don't let him come. I said, well, I'm going to let him come over here. Not to where I am now, but where I was. We went walking, jumped up to get a leaf, and he had to carry me back to the car. God said, I told you, don't let him come. So it's very hard for me to forget him every time my leg don't do what it's supposed to do. And the fact that my meg knees is gone, he's the reason. Well, he's not the reason. My disobedience is the reason, because right before he called me and said, I want to see you, God said, if he called you and asked you to come see you, say no. I turned to my homeboy. And I said, man, God just told me if this nigga called, don't let him come over. I'm thinking I'm tripping, and then my phone rings. He said, I'm 1 minute away from you. I want to come see you right now. Literally, my homeboy a witness. He said, what the? I said, I just told you. I said, what should I do? He said, God said no. I said, well, I'm going to go put this little jumpsuit on. I'm going to go put this jumpsuit on. And then ran quickly to go put that damn jumpsuit on. And when he got over there, when he was leaving, I was on my way to the emergency room. Came back, hour later. I said I shouldn't have let him come. Because had he have not been out there, I wouldn't have been jumping. Had we have not took that little walk, I wouldn't have been looking at no leaves. When I say 15 minutes later, I regret disobeying God, and I've been paying for it for 3 years. Still ain't been able to have no surgery. So was that 15 minutes that I got to walk and talk with him worth it? No, because now I was walking to sin. Now I can't walk without, now I got to, come on. I'm going to pay for it for the rest of my life. So much so that it has started to put pressure on my other knee. And it's causing back problems. And I done gained weight because I can't work out like I used to because my knee is bad. So things in my life, and don't think that's another reason why it's hard for me to forget them, because every single time that my knee hurts, I think about how it got hurt. And I think about the words that got spoken in my spirit 1 minute before this nigga called me and said, say no. And I wasn't even doing nothing. No jumpsuit, jumping right to get some leaves. Baby, listen here. And when I walked out, he said, ooh, ooh. I said, yep, that was the reaction I was looking for. I was real little too, but it was still Jada Pinkett like, you heard me? So I already knew he liked small women. He said, eh. I'm still paying for it 3 years later. Has it gotten better? Yes. But every time that I step down off my bed or go to move my knee and it feel like it's going to pop out, when God told me not to go and I went anyway, my car got towed. Ooh, Miss Benjamin. Been there, done that. Mine got broke into and stole, girl. Mine got broke into and stolen, and I haven't even had it 48 hours. Listen. Punishment be swift, girl. No, this was not my ex-husband. This was after my ex-husband. Ooh, shoot. I don't know. I didn't even touch my ex-husband when I was married. I do not smile about him like that. I guarantee you that was not the person that gave me that smile, honey. Nope. No, no, no. Matter of fact, when I see him, I just shake my head in pity. Like, damn. But that other man, baby, just the mention of his name, honey. Ooh, shoot. Being hard-headed cost me too. Your head hurt from laughing, tone, because you know it's true. Listen here, I'm sweating, girl. I gotta stand up. It's hot. I done sweated my shirt. Yeah, I got a whole puddle in his belly button. I need to stand up and cool off a little bit. It warms me up, just the thought of him. Ooh. Listen, got my stomach moving and everything. See, that's why your knee hurt now. Listen here, I'm trying to tell you. Moving on. Anyway, so with that, I don't know how we got way over here. I'm about to run to the bathroom. When I come back, we're going to finish the lesson. But maybe this was for some folks that was teeter-tottering on going back to their situation, or calling or texting or going to peek on their thing, or sending a hey fat head text or hey little mama text. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You said me, it was for me. I think it was for a lot of people today, auntie. So see, you look, you said yes, message received. It was needed. So we all right here. We all right here. God knows what we all need every day. Every day. I'm gonna read y'all my journal entry too when I come back. I mean, not my journal entry, but my devotional page. God giving me hints and clues, and I still fail. Come on, girl. Girl. I'm doing good. I've been doing real good. Real good. It's surely a reminder for me. Rico, listen to me. Oh, after I get off here in a little while, I'm making me some soap. I'm going to make some soap. I got some kojic acid and some soap mold. So I'm about to join the soap making crew. Right? I already got my big box out there too. So I'm about to try to make me some soap with some honey and some. I'll be right back. And I got my air on, so the fact that I'm sweating like this makes absolutely no sense. But then I did eat a whole bundt cake, the mini bundt cakes last night, and it was chocolate, so that could be why I'm having hot flashes too. I don't know what y'all reasons is. I like just buns. I didn't know, and I ordered a couple cakes from them. Actually, I ordered 4. I had a lemon, a carrot, a strawberry cream, and I just ate the last one. I tried to eat half of it, and then I just felt like, well, what is half? So I just went on and ate the whole thing and went to sleep. Yes, honey. And let me tell you, if you get the lemon and the carrot and cut half and put the other half in the other half, that lemon and carrot together, baby, stupid. Listen, you gotta cut them in half and take a little piece out and put it over the other side. You eat that lemon and that carrot cake together, baby. Cake makers, go on and make a lemon and carrot layered cake, baby, with that cream cheese frost. Make you a carrot cake at home and do carrot, lemon, and cover it in cream cheese frosting. You about to turn everybody out. Facts, delicious. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to, what's home? Get a sugar-free cake. They got them. Your daughters can make that with vegetables and no sugar. There's ways to do it. Yes, you can use certain vegetables to sweeten the cake. Sweet potatoes and stuff like that. They got other vegetables that'll make it sweet. So you don't have to use a lot of sugar. You need to get the diabetes baking book. Will y'all stop trying to come in my live? It's rude. Applesauce, thank you. Stuff like that. I know we do. Auntie said you be over there jamming, Tone. Stevia and monk fruit are good sugar substitutes. Thank you. Or what's the date sugar and stuff like that? Y'all, I do not let people come in my live. The hell is going on today? Every 2 minutes. If they didn't see me, you ain't never seen nobody in my live except for that one dude. Applesauce or flaxseed oil for egg substitute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I remember, and I didn't go and watch it. Don't kill me. I'm going to. I am. Thank you. I'm going to turn it off. Listen, I be having 7... Thank you, Punky. I be tired, boss. All right, here go my journal entry. Not journal entry, but my devotional for today. Y'all want to hear it? Here we go. Who want to hear my devotional for this morning? Okay. Today's love letter is protection. My beloved daughter or son, I am your protector. You will sometimes feel a heaviness in your spirit and a battle in your mind. I'm going to read that again. My beloved daughter or son, I'm your protector. You will sometimes feel a heaviness in your spirit and a battle in your mind. Ain't that what we were just talking about? It ain't that the person is here with us. It's the battle of the mind that we fighting right now. To do or not to do something. Okay. What you're feeling is very real. There is an unseen spiritual war all around you, and the enemy of your soul has a mission to steal, kill, and destroy my children. You never need to fear the attacks of the enemy, but you do need to be prepared and aware. I'm going to read that again. There is an unseen spiritual war all around you, and the enemy of your soul has a mission to steal, kill, and destroy my children. You never need to fear the attacks of the enemy, but you do need to be prepared and aware. I have equipped you with everything you need to have victory. Put on my armor so you will always be able to resist the enemy and stand firm in your faith. Ugh. This is why you must know my word. Truth is your armor and faith is your shield. Love your heavenly Father. Here we go. Wise choices will watch over you, and understanding will keep you safe. Say that again. Wise choices will look over you. You hear that? Watch over you. Wise choices will watch over you, and understanding will keep you safe. Understanding that this is a trick and making wise decisions, you won't be in so much mess. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Okay? Come on. So today's decision is starting today. I will put my soul armor. I will put on my soul armor by making God my sole source of courage and strength. I will equip my mind and my soul by dwelling in His Spirit. There will He strengthen me and show me what I need to see. There He will strengthen me and show me what I need to see. I will no longer fear the battles, but I will fight them prepared. Today I will take up God's armor, faith, His word, and His truth. I just want to know if that blessed y'all soul like it blessed mine. I was in tears reading that earlier. Because I said, boy, this battle of the mind is the truth. You hear me? This right here. This body is under control. But this right here, it's a battle in my mind for me not to go back to the throw up. It is a battle every day. Just like Mari said, to not go back to the bucket of throw up, that God delivered me from the things that made me sick, made me cry, made me so discombobulated, made me irritated, made me feel like I wasn't good enough. It is a battle to not go back to the bucket of throw up. You got to tell him no. You said it. Ooh, shoot. You got to tell the devil no. Because the devil likes to party. You got to tell him no. You got to tell him no. Okay, come on. We're going back over here to Romans 16. I don't know where all that come from. Maybe we all were all struggling in the same area today. And it don't necessarily got to be a person, just a situation that God don't want us in. It could have been a job. It could have been whatever. But we all struggling today seem like with the same issue, trying not to go back to something God done took us from. So maybe it's in the air. My stomach rumbled when you said that. Just say no. I'm trying to tell you. Listen here. We all going through something. So don't ever think that me sitting up here, I be trying to tell y'all, look here. He got me locked up in here for a reason. He sends me everything I need to the door so I don't got to go outside because, baby. And I ain't just loose and all around, but, baby, I'm going to see something I want. And I guarantee you, if I see it, I'm going to come home with it if I want. Now, I might window watch it for a good 90 days. Maybe 6 months I'm window watching. But as soon as I go in there to buy it, it's coming home with me. I guarantee you that. Ha! To get my little coins together, honey. That's why he keep me in here with no shopping money. And y'all know I'm paraphrasing. This is a parable, but baby, he keeps me in here so I can't go shopping for no new plants or nothing. No, you don't need to go to the tree store. Stay on over here. You don't need no new plants at your house. None. You got enough plants. You just take care of the ones that you've been having. Matter of fact, don't even let them go on and die out too. Don't do it to yourself. Because I'll be like, oh, that's a nice tree. That'll fit. Ooh, but this one a little bit nicer than that tree. Well, wait a minute. Look like he got good roots. He got good roots now. Look at this one. The bark all strong and ripply. Look at it. Mm-hmm. It's a weeping willow. Let down your hair. Right, Queen. It's getting there, too. Quit playing. I'll have me a ladder in just a second. Let me stop that before he start letting it fall out. Quit trying to jinx my hair, girl. Never mind. I ain't gonna let nobody crawl on my hair, I promise. I'm not gonna let them crawl up the balcony on my hair. Can you please let it keep growing? You trying to get my hair taken out, Queen. You want him to make my hair stop growing because he know I'm gonna use it to see it. Leave me alone, Queen. You trying to get me in trouble. Because I didn't show thought about it. Let's get strong enough. I mean, listen here. That part. Trying to get me in trouble. You want my hair to fall out. Listen here. Okay? Maury. You trying to get me in trouble. Moving along. Texas. Listen here. She's trying to get my hair to come out. Moving on. Come on. All right. It says, give my greetings to Asyncritus, Phlegon, Hermes, Petrobus, Hermes, and all the brothers in Christ who are with them. Give greetings to Philologus and Julia, to Nereus and his sister. I seen your eyes. Okay. Nereus, huh? Hermes and Hermes. Did you see Nereus was in there too? Okay. And his sister, to Olympus, and to all of God's people with them. Olympus. They just changed the U to an A. Interesting. We don't know how long Nereus lived. But he was a wise man. And he was a person of the water, so the flood wouldn't have destroyed him if he was in his fish form. I don't know if he was still alive in his time or not, but it's very interesting. Maybe it's one of his great-grandkids or something. Just a thought. All right. Give each other special greetings of God's people. All the churches that belong to Christ send their greetings to you. Brothers and sisters, I want you to be very careful of those who cause arguments and hurt people's faith by teaching things that are against what you learned. Church hurt. You always getting people arguing against each other. He says, stay away from them kind of people. It's always something with them. It's always an argument. They always irritated. They always got to be into it with somebody. Stay away from them. Stay away from the people that try to make you feel bad about yourself, like you ain't good enough and you ain't never gonna be good enough. Stay away from them. Y'all see in here, I'll be like, look, I'm not about to argue with you. Can you just please leave? I don't care. You hear me? We in Romans 16, honey. The Romans chapter 16. Okay. People like that are not serving our Lord Christ. So the people that's always arguing, the people that's always hurting people's feelings, the people that's always stirring up trouble, they ain't serving Christ. I don't care how many times you go to church. I don't care how many times you say you saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, baby, and your attitude nasty and you hurting people's feelings, making them feel like they not good enough. You ain't serving Christ. That's what the Bible said. Oh, wow. You said, wow, that's the whole family. Here we go. They use fancy talk and say nice things to fool those who don't know about evil. Ooh, let me get my phone and call my daddy. Hey, Dad. So you said they use big old words that these people can't understand so they can keep talking over their heads so they'll keep giving them their money. And their lives ain't changing at all. They make them feel like they ain't never going to be saved, never be close to God, and always starting some drama in the church. You said them ain't your kids. They not trying to bring unity. They constantly causing division. You said them ain't your kids. They speak big old words to you so you don't understand, so they can keep talking over your head and taking advantage of you. You said them ain't your kids. Okay, I just want to make sure that's what you were saying, Dad. I see that's what you said right here. It's right here in Romans 16. Okay. You have a good eternity. All right. Talk to you later. What? 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 So if you always trying to make somebody feel bad, you always stirring up trouble, and you get all tickled when folks is arguing, my daddy is not your daddy. You need to go to Maury. Well, he don't live in day or night. He is time, so I can't say have a good night or day because he don't live in either. He is the light, so he lives in eternity. I just tell him have a good eternity. I mean, what else do you say to that? He don't have night or day. He's the light, so I mean, have a good eternity, Dad. That's all I can think of. For real. All right, come on. It says they use fancy talk and say nice things to fool those who don't know about evil. Everyone has heard that you do what you were taught. And I'm very happy about that. You learn to be a giver. You learn to watch your mouth and not hurt people. You learn to stop blaming people for the things that you did. You done learned a lot over here. And you know what? You're working in it. People saying that you're changing. I heard it. We got grandbabies telling their grandma, I'm so happy you're not a mean grandma no more. You used to be a mean grandma. Now you a nice grandma. Wives and husbands saying, baby, I really love your change. Kids saying, Mommy, you're not a mean mommy and daddy no more. Come on, whole families. Come on. So you live in what you've been taught. Instead of trying to tell somebody how far they are away from Christ and they going to hell and all of that. Oh, okay. Mm. Mm. Me and you got two women fighting over you? Don't tell me you love Jesus. Women, you got two men fighting over you? Don't tell me, because you causing trouble. But you're saying nice words that they want to hear, so they stay around so you can keep hurting folks. You keep your best friends arguing over you so you could be the one? You was not my daddy's kid. I don't care how nice you are. You still causing trouble. You still causing arguments. You still causing confusion. God is not the author of that. Got your kids fighting for your love. You treat one better so the other one, and they fighting over who's the best. Who you love the most. Because you know I'm mama favorite anyway. You know I'm daddy favorite anyway. Ooh, even in jest. If you cause somebody to feel bad and feel like they're not. You know I'm grandma favorite anyway. Huh. Mm. You said what? Come on. But I want you to be wise about what is good and to know nothing about what is evil. The God who brings peace will soon defeat Satan and give you power over him. The grace of our Lord Jesus be with you. Timothy, a worker together with me, sends you greetings. Also, Lucius, Jason, and Sosipater, these are my relatives send their greetings. These are my relatives, and they send their greetings. I am Tertius, the one writing this letter for Paul. I am Tertius, the one writing this letter for Paul. So Paul is dictating a letter. He's not actually writing it. They'll be all right. I don't know. Paul had a scribe. A few of them. If you all have ever written down anything that I've done, anything that I've taught, do y'all realize in a way, y'all my scribes? And if I've ever written down a testimony that you told me about or something you said, I've been your scribe. So in 100 years if the world went on, or 200 years and the world went on, it's going to be several stories about CERCA said, and CERCA taught. But y'all all live in different areas in different countries. So someone just might think, oh, wow, this CERCA was all over the place. How was she teleporting to Japan and China and Israel and Egypt and all of these places, New York, New Mexico, all on the same day? In 200 years, they will be trying to figure out who was right when everybody was right, because everybody was in here at the same time. Just like where Paul used to be, it used to be people from all over the world, from different countries, in India and this place, and he's teaching, and then they go back and they tell the story that they heard. Well, this person is going to India, this person is going to Rome, this person is going to Australia, this person is going to Chad, this person going to Egypt, but they all heard the story on the same day. They're not all from the same place. So if they wrote it down, who got it first? They all got it at the same time, just like y'all getting this today. If you go and journal what you learned today, and you say, this is what the lesson was about, CERCA said, blah, 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 somebody will say, because they wrote it down. Well, we all in different time zones, too. What time is it where you at, Cindy? Night or day? What time is it where you at? We all in different time zones, in different countries, hearing the same word on the same day. But when we write down the time that this class started, it's going to be something different. 7:33 p.m., 1:33, 11:33. So somebody can say, they had it before Cindy. No, Cindy is in the UK and it's 7:30 at night today. 2:30, 2:34, 1:33, 11:33, 12:33. So who got it first? We all got it at the same time, even though it's not the same time. I just explained to y'all what's been going on in this big book. Everybody today got a story about what CERCA taught on if you journal today. But she gonna write down 7:33 p.m. You gonna write down 11:33 a.m. You gonna write down 2:34. I'm gonna write down 1:34, and somebody gonna write down 12. But we all got it at the exact same time. But we not on the same time, and we not all in the same place. So when I tell y'all, when you go and you're studying the history, and I say they all got it at the same time. God went out into the world. Jesus went out into the world. All these people was living. All of these different bloodlines was living. So you think God was just only talking to one person, one type of people? All of these different bloodlines, the Asians, the Egyptians, all of these different Palestine. Look, boom. Come on now. Midas. And the people in Palestine was living at Deborah and Barak was living at the same time as Midas in another place. So Midas, King Midas, the rich man, and Deborah, the warrior prophetess, and Barak was all living at the same time in different places. When it said a decree went out to the whole world, that meant just like on the Game of Thrones. Now, why you want to do this? Act right now. Come in. They was all living at the same time. The decrees were going out at the same time. And when it says such and such ruled the whole world, that's what it meant. It mean they was the king of the 7 kingdoms. All of them. Now they had generals and different people, lords of certain areas to watch over and manage. But all of these bloodlines were living. After a certain point, everybody was alive. The rules of the land. Look at how many different, look. The Latins, the Asians, down here at the bottom. Asia Minor. You got Palestine, Israel. You got Egypt. Rome and all of these places. All of these people was living at the same time. The same way we trade with Israel and Egypt and the islands, and we get stuff from there, and they come over here and get stuff from here. They not hearing about what's going on over here. We hearing about what's going on in Israel and Palestine. We hearing about in Thailand the volcano that's erupting. We heard about the rain over in the UAE. Thank you. All of these bloodlines was living. So just like all of us ain't in the same state, country, city, or even time zone, but God's word went out literally all around the world right now. And it's the exact same word. We got it on the exact same day. And if nothing is new under the sun, and we know that they had scrying mirrors that they could say, Siri, show me such and such. Okay, I found this on the web for sure. Okay? They had scrying mirrors that they could say, mirror, mirror on the wall, show me. A black mirror, and then all of this whirly-dirly came up. You mean like now? Siri, show me CERCA TROVA. Okay. Don't found me. Which is spooky in itself. That people can see me even when I don't want them to see me. You mean like in the scrying mirrors? Mirrors on the wall? The witch was looking at old girl even if she didn't want her looking at her or not. Like my exes and my ex-friends and stuff that be over here. They can say, mirror, mirror on the wall, show me CERCA TROVA. Siri said okay. Everybody, Siri said okay. I know she keep coming up. Now look, let's even talk about that. The fact that it recognizes my voice is coming up over here and y'all Siri's woke up. If there ain't nothing new under the sun, I mean when the witches got together and they sent a text message by a raven that said get online at 11 o'clock. Whatever 11 o'clock is, we need to be in sync. Like we get on here, what time is she going to be on? So we can all get on at the same time and watch. It was witches and warlocks watching. The same way your enemies be sneaking on your social media today, and there's nothing new. We know that they could teleport. We know that they had flying beings, so if they wanted to take a trip, they could get on a flying being that was around at that time and fly from Asia to India or wherever. There was flying beast and floating beast and beasts that had wings and people that had wings as well. They took a cosmic journey. It sure did. Listen. Trying to tell you. My granddaughter is too and she barely talks. She said something. And Siri gave her the me. Oh, come on. Trying to tell you. So there's nothing new under the sun. Also, just because it say Paul said it, don't mean he wrote it. What is a stenographer? Is a stenographer? What is a stenographer? A court scribe. A court scribe. I know because my stepmother is one. They write down with everything that was said and they do it in shorthand. So they can go back and they know, because I used to have to say it and she would have to type it in shorthand. I was like 7 or 8. So when you think about this, you're a scribe for your temple. See? Yeah. 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 What's a steno pad? Anybody ever had to buy a steno pad? Why is the line in the middle of the paper on a steno pad? Because you're writing shorthand, so you don't need to write all the... You still use them? Okay. And in the line in the middle of the paper most times? Let me go get my charger. Because they made for writing shorthand, ain't they? Okay. I love you too, Britt. Brickle Brick? That mean you full of everything, girl. Come on. I used to love the bric-a-brac at the Goodwill. In my old job, they told me to stop taking notes. I was very precise. Anzu. I love y'all. I do. We family over here. We learn together. We do. And now I'm about to learn how to make some soap, but not with y'all. I'm going to show y'all after I done did it. I don't never tell you that. I tell everybody here I love them every day. Do you not be here? I tell everybody here I love them every day when I get on and when I get off. So you're not telling the truth. That was not the truth. Even the people that I don't like, I say, I love you. Go away. It's not the truth. You said lies. Right. What? I tell everybody I love them every day here. That's why they can start telling strangers without even knowing that they love them. Because a stranger loved you first. You hear me? Moving on. Anyway. So, I'm going to make me some soap today. Listen here. That part. Tell us how much you appreciate us even after that love comes out next. I do. Y'all changed my life. Hopefully I changed y'all lives. Hopefully interacting over here makes you see life differently. I don't care if it's just one thing. But I know because y'all keep coming back that your life is changing. Every day, all day, near or far, I love you. I love you too. Come on now, and is. You hear me? That's why you keep coming back, baby. Y'all done got y'all that look. I told y'all what I do. I'm like that stuff from the 80s, baby. Once you get that first hit, you hook. Damn it. Once you get that first blowback, it's a wrap. Don't even know. Trying to see me in the Had me be outside looking for your shoes and stuff. Listen, you said it's infectious. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm going around people in person. Yeah. I used to think I was going crazy until I realized what it is. You said sniff, sniff. Come on, Mari. You said we love you too. That's why all our backs big. And is. And is, girl. Ah, Sarah. I can't even say it over here. They might block me, but that's funny as heck. Listen here. Listen. But you know what? And that's just being funny. But I'm addicted to y'all too. Because seeing y'all grow and seeing y'all learn and seeing y'all change. The fact that y'all families are being affected in a positive way. Your work. The way that y'all able to share at the bank and everywhere else. The way that y'all able to answer people's questions and have them go looking for God. Like, that is powerful. That's better than money. She said, crack a CERCA TROVA. But you know, without the A on the end. And that bass, you ain't saying, man. You said, huh? She ain't got no cut on her. Just straight. Just ain't no cut on her. So if you ain't ready, baby, you might over. You know what I'm saying? Straight. Just straight. And you might want to go get you some cut and put on it. Because if you ain't ready, baby, it's going to blow your socks back. You hear me? Gots to be more careful. You said it ain't stepped on at all. Sarah said it ain't stepped on at all. It ain't no cut on this over here. You hear me? It ain't. Ooh, shoot. I'm trying to. I like that. You said ain't been stepped on not one time. You said what? Yeah, thank you to that old. It's been stepped on 10 times word. So you got to keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. Now this here, it'll keep you till tomorrow. It'll keep you till tomorrow, baby. Have you up, down all kind of rabbit hole. You ain't been asleep in 3 days. You hear me? You ain't been to sleep in 3 days. You ain't been able to watch TV. You ain't been able to hang out with your friends. You done bought all the books that everybody got to looking at the blinds. Come on, Sarah. Making sure ain't nobody coming in and get your stuff. You're paranoid thinking they gonna see your survival stuff. You're paranoid thinking they gonna take your books. Look at you, just sprung out, just all the way strung out. Mm-hmm. Night sweats and everything. Come on, I'm sweating now as we talking about it, Mark. Listen, you said that's me. I thought about making fake covers. Hilarious. This thing got bad, ain't it? I know, because that's why I don't want nobody coming over my house. I don't want nobody coming over my house. What are you here for? You come and take my things, or? Come on. You don't need to be over here. You don't even read. This is not for an aesthetic, baby. You want to come get some of my books so you can make people think you smart. No. Get a book. Go to the Goodwill. Get your own. What are you over here for? I just wanted to come visit. For what? Got me hiding my books under my clothes. I'm trying to tell you. Girl, I used to do the same thing. Are you with the GOV? Right. Why is you over here? You don't even read. And I ain't talking about comments. I'm talking about pages, babe. You don't even read. No. Listen here. Who sent you? But you say, Fikil, who sent you? Listen. In all honesty, I'm joking with y'all. I'm about to go. I think this was a pretty good class. We've been on here too. I almost had to talk crazy to my cousin. She asked, can she borrow a book? All I did, Riz! All I did was stand at her like, what? Yeah, you gotta give them that. Like, can you borrow a book? This ain't the library. Yeah, from the library. Because what they really mean, like this lady I used to be around, she used to say, can I have borrow it? I'd much rather lend you money. You ain't lying. Go buy your own. Pay me back when you can. And when she used to want something, she said, I need to have borrow $10. Have borrow, which means I need to have it and borrow it, but I don't know if I'm being paid back. I can't take that. That's her thing. She said, can I have borrow some money? I might have to have it. I might be borrowing it. I don't know which one. Have borrow. Yes. And I can't take that. That's her stuff. I used to be like, can you what? She said, have borrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay it back or not. So you might be letting me have it, and you might be letting me borrow it. We'll find out. Yeah, she's been saying that for years. I've known her about 20 years, and she's been saying it since then. Let me have borrow some money. I don't talk to her anymore, but I was tickled every time I heard her say it. Yes, I lent a person a book and never got it back. I stopped asking and just went and got a new one. Yeah, I don't loan my books for that reason. My library would be massive if I never loaned the books out. I wouldn't even be able to fit in here if I didn't. All the books I done loaned out and repurchased over the years, Pigs in the Parlor, and a few other books, I probably done bought them 10 or 12 times. And bought them for other people. I've never learned the book in my life. I seen what they do to my clothes. Girl, I don't loan clothes either. If I let you put something on, you can have it. If you put your foot in a pair of shoes that I give you, I already know I'm giving them to you. You don't know it yet, but I don't want them back. I do not want them back. If I let you put your feet in a pair of my shoes, other than my daughters, and really then I used to give them to them too, like, here, just keep them, because if I let you put on some of mine, 9 times out of 10, if I let you put it on your body, you get to have it. I don't let people wear my clothes or my shoes. Mm-mm. It's never the same. Yes. And somebody put their foot in my shoe and I got a foot fungus on my toenail. Like, my toenails started going black. We can't do that around here. And her toenails was like that. I said, please don't put your feet in my boots. Please don't do that. I've never had a fungus under my toenail until somebody with a fungus put their foot in my shoe. Don't play with me. I don't wear other people's shoes. I don't want you putting your feet in none of my stuff. My mama used to try and put my shoes on. Yes, baby. I was mad about that. Pissed. People's feet sweat. Is there skin cells in there? And these were some good boots too. They had fur on them. So, she washed her feet. It was just her bacteria and my bacteria ain't the same. Her germs and my germs ain't the same. Please don't wear my stuff. Don't. Oh, that's cute, girl. Let me see. No. Only people been in my shoes is me. If I give you a pair of shoes to try on, you get to have them. I don't. Not after that. So, no. But anyway, we've been on here 2 hours. My grandma always made sure me and my sisters had our own. Wasn't no sharing. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. Share my stuff. Do not wear my stuff. I don't let people borrow my stuff. And that's not being ugly. Like, if I'm going to let you wear it, I'm going to just give it to you. I ain't doing all that. Thank you. I love y'all. And I ain't knocking nobody that do. My daughters, they be sharing certain things like cute tops and stuff. Because I didn't even borrowed a shirt from somebody. And it was clean. But my sweat and they sweat in that armpit didn't work out. Like, I didn't borrow the shirt from somebody. Like, just give me a little shirt to throw on. But when I start sweating, And they shirt was clean, it wasn't dirty or nothing. But you know that stay in your armpit. Your smell stay in your armpit in your clothes. So when they body odor and my body odor mix, it damn near, depending on the person, make me sick to my stomach. Cause I like smelling armpits. It's a thing for me. Not on women, but you know, armpits is a thing for me. So I pay attention to your armpit smell. It don't gotta smell like deodorant, but because that's where all of your pheromones come out at. Whatever your smell is, it's gonna be in your armpit. Lay my face in your armpit and go to sleep. Especially if it's rice. We ain't had no deodorant on it. Yep. Come on in. Yes. Let's love a good armpit. Oh, wait. Listen, fresh out the shower too. I can smell all of your pheromones, sir. Come here and let me smell you before you put all that lotion and all of that other stuff on. You love your husband armpits. I'm trying to tell you because that's their scent. It's just like men. They know our scent. You can lay on your spouse's pillow with no cologne, no perfume, and you can smell them. Right or wrong? If you lay on their pillow, you smell them. If they lay on your pillow, they smell your natural scent. Mari, love me a good armpit, honey. And Zoo. And the back of your neck. You got to be sitting down because most of the guys I date are taller, but I'm going to take my nose from the base of your neck all the way up to your hairline and smell you like a monster. I'm trying to tell you. I got my weird quirks about me. Don't even worry about it. Can't be mad about it. I got weird quirks. I'm trying to tell you. Some of them real weird. But that's the person. That's they scent. I don't want to smell all that cologne. Cologne is nice, but what do you smell like? That sweat. Need to see what the sweat gonna smell like before, you know. Because some people got stinky sweat. You be like, ugh! You said you could smell when your ex was pregnant. I'm trying to tell you. Natural sense is nice. You said finding out here I'm not so weird after all. Justice! It ain't. I used to have my sweetie wear t-shirts for me so when he leaves town, I didn't miss him so much. I'm trying to tell you. I did that with my kids too when I was nursing. Because it helped them think they smell you. Because, you know, newborn babies go by smell. Auntie, I did that with my kids. Whatever shirt I have on, like this shirt I done had it on. When I get ready to go get in the shower, go do something, I'll get that baby together and put this shirt right by their face. Here you go. Yes. Yes. Honey. Because you ain't about to be screaming and hollering thinking I ain't right here. And I heat up some beans or something a little warm and put it in there so that smell is wafting. You ain't about to stress me out. Put some rice in heat it up for about 30 seconds so it's not hot, but it's warm. Baby, listen, I got things to do. Yes, I got things to do. I can't sit here. Excuse me. I'll put that shirt by your face in a minute. Ain't about to keep yelping and yelping. Oh, yeah, girl. Get you a bag of rice, a sock. We used to call them rice socks. They help for cramps and stuff, too. But you can put some plain white rice in a sock. You don't need a little bit. One of their little socks or something. Put it in the microwave. And then you don't want to heat it up too warm, just like your body temperature. And then put it like whatever shirt you got on or whatever shirt you was leaking in, girl. Put that right there, and they going to feel that little body heat on there. You ain't got to put it over their face. And then, honey, ain't nobody about to be doing that. Yep, and they smell, or you said, or a pop bottle, and they smell you and do. Yep. 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 So, anyway, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. I'll probably come back on a little bit later. I'm about to probably find me something to eat and attempt to make me some soap. Use cabbage leaves to dry you up. Oh, I didn't want to be dried up. I nursed my kids. I nursed all of them. Not my youngest. I didn't get to nurse her as long as I wanted to, but I nursed all my kids. I was about to say I nursed all my husbands. Girl, you love to smell your husband too. That part. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Everybody. Yep, I love you. Thank you, Texas Pride. I appreciate that.